Hi, welcome to Smellomania, a perfume review channel with a twist. I'm not going to mindlessly read all the notes here. Instead, I'm going to draw the smell. My goal is to help you imagine the fragrance even without ever having smelled it before. Today, I will be reviewing the latest perfume from the house of Escentric Molecules, called Molecule 05. Just like all the previous ones I've reviewed, this one also contains only one ingredient, CASHMERAN. CASHMERAN? Okay, so this note is completely synthetic and very complex. It was discovered in 1970s, and since then, it became a very popular ingredient. Unlike the other molecules from this line, this one is not meant to represent anything found in nature. However, it's said to be slightly reminiscent of cashmere wool. So let's get to the interesting part. What does it smell like? Well, it's a little bit sweet, quite moldy, dirty, very foresty with all the damp roots and undergrowth sticking out. It also has this weird, synthetic, chemically smelling note somewhere deep in the background. Could it be an almost empty, moldy jar of honey? Okay, note to myself, honey would never become moldy. But here we are. So, a moldy jar of honey sitting on a pine tree table which has been previously stained with some harsh chemicals? No? or maybe a hot summer day in a damp forest in which someone dug out a huge hole and released that smell of wet soil into the air and accidentally left a small bottle of cleaning agent lying around. This smell has a very special place in my heart. The very first time I sprayed it on, exactly half a year ago, I fell in love. It's quite masculine, it's a rugged smell, and it could be quite offensive to people, or on the other hand, very pleasing. It's hard to tell, because I've experienced all the possible reactions evoked by this fragrance. People were calling it pungent, interesting to say the least, or very natural and earthy smelling. Now imagine you're in a pine tree forest, digging up a hole with your bare hands, tearing all the moss apart. It has been raining for days. But not today. Today is a magnificent, scorching hot midsummer day. All the week-old rainfall is evaporating from the forest floor, and that heavy dampness is floating in the air. The trees are almost crackling from the heat, overflowing with sweet, resinous, honey-like tree sap. Oh, and what's that in the distance? Is that a tiny bottle of bleach? Yes, it all seemed so idyllic. Nevertheless, it's still a magnificent scenery. It would have been this magical summer forest all along. But hey, at least it has some character. So that was it for Molecule 05. And that very complex molecule of CASHMERAN. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the other one. Bye!